What's going on, everybody? It's the man, the myth, the legend, the beast, and Brawlerz 16 here, and I am back. This time with my favorite tutorial of them all. This is my favorite tutorial every year to make, and that is how to get a fumble. The art of a fumble is very easy to understand, yet very difficult to master. But never fear, for I am here to show you guys how to get a fumble every single time. 90%. Every single time. It's so easy. You'll knock out that MUT master objective in seconds. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in this year's Madden 18, there are numerous ways to force a fumble. There's, the strip sack. There's a good old-fashioned hit stick. There's just hitting QBs in general. And then, of course, there are defensive settings now, which, force everybody on your defense to try to go for a fumble. And this is easily done by when you're about to call a play, go to coaching adjustments, and then put everything on aggressive pass rush, strip ball, and tackling. Put that on aggressive, and everybody on your team will try to force a fumble. The first one I want to talk about today is the strip sack. And not a lot of people use this. This is simply done by pressing R1 and RB, I believe, on the Xbox One. And when you're going for a tackle, the user or your player will try to strip the ball from them. You see, I just hit the quarterback and he just fumbles because it's Andy Dalton. But right here, you see, I get the easy strip. It's so easy to do on arcade. You'll knock out those 50 fumbles in minutes. I'm telling you, it is so easy. You just do this every time. The computer is sponsored by Butterfingers. I swear on everything I love. They just don't know what hit them. And neither did that guy, which brings me to my next method, the good old dashing hit stick. I don't think I need to spend too much time on this, guys. You guys already know the deal. Flick the R stick in the direction of the ball carrier and lay the juiciest hit of their career. If you want more precise hit sticks, always square up your tackles with L2. That'll allow you to strafe and square up, and then you just flick the stick in whatever the direction the ball carrier is running. But there's just something satisfying about getting that hit stick. This is the greatest feeling in Madden for me. Just laying a hit. I don't even have to force a fumble, but the hit stick in general is always the best feeling. But another method I like to do is the switch and hit. Sometimes I'll purposely let the computer track the player, the ball carrier, because the computer is really good at that and I'm not. But then at the last second or like a second before, you'll switch and then you'll flip the R stick. It's a very, very good method to get fumbles, and a lot of them at that. But of course, it helps to have players with a lot of hit power. That will greatly improve your chances of getting the fumble. And then traits as well. A lot of people don't understand that there are traits in which they affect the tendencies. There we go. They affect the tendencies of your player to lay a big hit or not. Like Cam Chancellor has a big hitter, whereas other players might not, and that does affect whether you'll get a fumble or not, or whether they'll go for a hit stick or not. So just be aware for that. There's like a list on Butthead, so you guys can look that up to see what players have big hitter and what don't. So just to recap, very simple video, guys. Best ways to get a fumble: R1 for the little strip animation, the good old R stick for the good old hit stick, and just hit the QB in general. They're just a weak bunch, but that's all I got for you guys. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Dislike if you did not. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.